up, so watch me and walk around. We've got a guy here that I have heard about, and both of us have been around wrestling a long time, but you don't meet everybody all of the time, and I've heard about this guy as one of the legends of managers, and he is dropping by today, so I asked him if he would come on out here and say hi. Let's have a welcome for Tux Newman. Tux, come on out here. Just as a matter of information, and if this doesn't stop all the wrestling fans, let me just drop some of the names. Tux has had Andre the Giant. He has had the Sheik. He's had Bob Backlund. He could go on and on. Plus the fact this guy knows about as many Hollywood stars as anybody I think I know. Tux, thanks for coming
Well,
by.
being from Hollywood, Lance, and, you know, it's quite a change to come here to Memphis. It's a nice-looking city. And I might say the people should dress a little bit neater and always be immaculately attired, especially when they come to wrestling, because as you know, wrestling is one of the finest sports in the world today. It always was, it always will be. This is the hotbed, or so I've been told.
Yes.
Right now.
And particularly tag teams. Boy, we really have.
You've got some great tag teams. There's no question about it. But you see, wrestling is a science. It's an exact science. And what we do is, and what I do especially well, Lance, is I take that science and I manipulate and I work and I calculate. And I can almost precisely tell exactly when a man can be beaten on the mat. It's that simple.
I've heard
it's mathematically been proven time and time again. I will prove it. There's no question about it. Now, you've had some great wrestling managers here in the South.
Yes.
You've had all of them, and they all say, I've got lots of money and I can do this. But you know what's more important than money? It's intelligence, and that's what I have.
Tux, I have heard that in the background of your managing that you use computers in studying some of the wrestlers.
Isn't that what it is all about today, is computers?
But I've never heard of that in wrestling.
Aha, you see, you've never heard about it. Either have all of these people and all the people watching out there. You have never heard about it, but you will. There's going to be some big changes, and I mean big changes right here in the South. And I'm going to create those changes, and you're going to see them very soon, I promise you.
Tux, we appreciate your... Listen, we don't really have the time because we've got a match coming up with a fine young team of Constant and Ashley you may want to take a look at. Can you come back a little bit later and maybe we can...
I'd like to. There's a few men I'd like to see wrestle, and also I'd like to talk about a good friend of mine, and that's Andy Kaufman. I'd like to bring that up later if I may.
Okay, Tux Newman. I think you may have said the wrong thing in the wrong area of the country, Tux, but we'll be talking to you later. Let's take time out. We're going to be back in just a moment. Championship Wrestling here in just one moment. By golly, I'll tell you one thing. Coming up Tuesday night, you got some action and a half right there at the Louisville Gardens. Take a listen. We got 6 big matches. I'll give you the whole card in just a moment. But the last 2 matches I want to talk about in particular, the Rock and Roll Express. Rick and Robert are going to be blowing back into the Gardens right there in Louisville to go against JR and King Harley Hogg. And you know what kind of action you can expect from the Rock and Roll Express. And then the final match, a Southern Tag Team title match. You're going to have the Fabulous One Stan and Steve defending against a team of Nick Bockwinkel and Big Iron Mike Sharp. Sizable team, Steve.
Yeah, and very respectable, too. You know, Lance, they've got credentials. They've got them a mile long. First of all, Nick Bockwinkel, former world champion.
Right.
Iron Mike Sharp, I don't know what he's been, but he's been around a while, so he's no slouch in the business, so he's going to be stepping in there as a veteran. You know, he got this new guy in here, this Tux, too. He seems to be running his mouth about how great he is, how powerful he is, and apparently he's got some kind of power to put these 2 men together, especially Nick Bockwinkel. But I'd like to say welcome back to the Rock and Roll Express when they come back. And I'd also like to say, as for you, Tux, you didn't try to sign the Fabulous Ones. You're signing everybody to try to beat us. Well, you just bring them on because we're the champions and we're the guys you got to beat.
Tuesday night.
You know, Nick Bockwinkel's from up north, and we just came from up there, and we kind of like this area a little bit better, a whole lot better. We plan on staying here. We plan on staying the Southern Tag Team Champions, so come on and get you some.
Ford announces an authentic $100.
Well, before we get into our final 8-man tag, we obviously have a visit from the Army.
Actually thought that you was going to get through today without hearing from the Army, didn't you?
You can always hope.
I believe in equal opportunity, Lance. I let everybody have their say, let everybody do their thing, and then the general makes his appearance. And we have another surprise for you today. And if we could, I'd like to do this because we need a picnic setting here. Can we please use your table over here? Can we step over here? You mind if we go right over here?
Well, okay. Hey, can we get it? We're going over to the table. Okay. We ready? Hey, Eddie, what is, oh, no. Oh, no.
You know, Playboy here, first lieutenant, is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and he tells me they grow the biggest watermelons up there in Pennsylvania there is anywhere.
Well,
So
let me
tell
tell, no. Before you start any of that stuff, dumb, stupid, no.
What?
I've had flour. Just
Yes,
hold
sir.
this.
Oh, yes, sir. I'd be glad to. Playboy, Playboy.
By the way,
Playboy.
what does that
Private.
say? What
There
does
you
that,
go.
what does that
Playboy Club. Here. Come
What
on.
does that say?
Let's- Come on.
Read it.
Get it
Read it out. Read it out.
Playboy Club International Keys.
All you people ain't you go.
Playboy Frazier.
Right on. You people see that, don't you? Right. Watermelon! Watermelon man, yeah.
I don't think I'm going to like this at all now.
Well, you liked it before when old King Lawler was out here. But old King Lawler ain't out here no more.
I have seen this before.
Oh, yeah, that looks good, yeah.
This is a watermelon from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Is that right? The Army having a big picnic. Is there any particular reason for this celebration, General?
No reason at all. Well, yes, there is. Because, first of all, the person I'd like to talk about today is Jerry Lawler. We all know that 1985 is the King's year.
That's it.
He said if he doesn't win the world title, he'll retire, right?
He'll let help about it.
Come on, David.
Come on.
So,
Ain't that good, Lance?
I have a lot of confidence in the King. As a matter of fact, I hope he wins the world title this year because, as everybody knows, I've beat him once, and I can beat him again, and that will make me the world heavyweight champion, right? That's right. It will. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
And now another man that I'm going to label as a traitor and a Benedict Arnold of Eddie's Army, Joe Lightfoot. Boy, you ain't no Indian. You come out here, you can't even talk English. We all know that the Indians were the first Americans. He can't even speak a lick. I think it's right enough.
Put that stuff. Yeah.
Now, will you
I'd just
quit
like to
trying
say
to leave me
something
alone?
about Lightfoot. You know, Lance, he's out here talking about he's the Indian. You know where he should be? He should be standing in front of some grocery store somewhere with cigars in his hand like that. But the thing of it is, he'd probably smoke them all up.
Yeah, everybody saw exactly what happened when Mr. Wrestling and Eddie Gilbert got him 2-on-1 in the ring in there. He jumped him.
That's right. They're always blaming Mr. Wrestling for all the interfering and everything, when we all know that, what's his name? He stands out here, he goes, yeah, man, yeah, Randy Savage. Yeah, he's big and bad, baby. But he's not as big and bad as the Army. He's not as big as bad as me. And then you got his brother. They remind me of the Addams Family, Lance. You ever watch that? Yeah. The Pompo Family. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Here, come on.
No, I don't want any more of that. Hey, you see who's waiting for you? You're not finished. I wish you would get finished. Will you? Hey, you're running.
Will you guys get this mess out of here?
This man your place.
Come on, PH. Take that stuff and get out of here. Dave. I guess we're ready to go here. I've been ready.
Sure, David's son.
Come on, now, give Dave some, too.
Yeah, Owen David's son.
All right, thanks, guys.
Come on. Playboy, will you quit?
Get you guys up to the ring here. We're ready with the match. Match to the expiration of time. 8-man tag team rules. Total of 861 pounds. From St. John's, New Brunswick, Lenny Poffo. From Quebec, Joe Lightfoot. From Charleston, West Virginia, the Batten twins, Mark and Brad. And this Army down here going against them has a total weight of 1,078 pounds. Playboy Frazier, Jerry Bryant, Mr. Wrestling, and General Gilbert.
Dave, I want to tell you and all these geeks sitting there, son, the next time if somebody calls me Tommy Gilbert, I'm going to punch him right in the nose.
Well, you got a lot of punches to throw then, I'll tell you that.
For Mr. Wrestling.
What a mess. Okay. Bell's on.
Here we go. Bell's
Watermelons everywhere, seeds in more places than the watermelon. We're off and running. The Battens, I believe that, yeah, it's Mark in there with Jerry Bryant. Reverses on him, feels him out in the middle of the ring. Nice hip toss.
Jerry Bryant out here on the floor after the hip toss by Batten. Bryant.
Pardon me.
Bryant had a little trouble getting back in the ring.
He didn't have any trouble getting out.
No, he got out very quickly. Yeah, he was going to do one of those hot dog moves where he leaps gracefully over the ropes and didn't work quite the way he had hoped.
Okay, Joe Lightfoot in with Jerry Bryant. I tell you, Lightfoot would really like to get a hold of Eddie Gilbert or Mr. Wrestling in there after the stunt they pulled on him a couple of weeks ago. Double-teamed him in the ring. Yeah, Lightfoot backed in. Gilbert holding. And Bryant nails the General, who's down on the deck. T.H. Hart coming over to help him up.
He's not happy at all. Bryant can't believe it. The General says, all right, go get him. Got to make up for that.
Sending somebody else in there to go get him.
Lightfoot. Oh, what a move.
Cleaned him out of that corner, too, Dave.
Empty, yeah. They're all huddled down here in front of the desk.
He nailed Jerry Bryant with one of those Tommy Hawk chops. Oh, the crowd's getting into it. Lightfoot in there waiting, and Bryant, I don't know whether he made a tag or not, but I think he's still the one that's in there. The only tagging was done from Lightfoot to Bryant. And the rest of them cleaned out of there in a big hurry.
They all left. I don't think he had a chance to tag anybody, so he has to step back in there.
I wonder what slightly used watermelons are going for on the market. Here's the tag on Mr. Wrestling. So, Joe Lightfoot will now be facing Mr. Wrestling, and he's ready for it. Referee and saying, come on, open the fist up. Hit him with a chop, but not the fist. Eddie Gilbert, the hot stuff General, takes over. Back in the corner, and Joe Lightfoot hemming him in.
Well, Gilbert was running from Lightfoot and almost found himself in the wrong corner over there. He looked around quickly, and there were two Battens and a Pompo staring at him. He may not speak English, but boy, he can throw that tomahawk, huh?
Gilbert once again back up on the ring apron, and in the ring very quickly tags Playboy Frazier. Here comes the big 400-pounder. Gilbert signifying how smart he is to tag Playboy. Look at the size difference here.
He's a mountain.
Lightfoot is about the size of one leg,
right,
and part of the hip. He's dead game, though, straight away at the big guy. Shovels him in. Slams into Frazier. And this time he slips underneath. Oh, yeah, good move. Tag on Eddie Gilbert. I don't know whether Eddie wants to go in, but he does.
Lightfoot with a crowd on his side. Well, he picked up on it and went after him, but Gilbert backs into his corner, into a place of safety. No, I hadn't mentioned T.H. Hart also down here in the corner with the Army.
Lenny Poffo taken over, but he holds on, and there's a tag on Bryant. And the very agile and nimble Lenny Poffo backs up and gets ready to meet Bryant. I'm not sure whether Bryant's ready. Referee steps in as Laney was getting ready to bust him one. Backs him up.
Bryant yelling to the referee, break it, break it, break it.
Bryant, a little conversation with Mr. Wrestling before he goes back into combat. Standing side headlock.
Tag on Mr. Wrestling. Poffo made the tag on Lightfoot. Lightfoot came in after Mr. Wrestling. And the corner is emptied again.
Chief Joe Lightfoot, he's a stocky son of a gun. Got a set of arms on him, and boy, he can bust you. Short of stature compared to some of the other guys, but he can move.
Boy, apparently at somewhere, at some time, he has given Mr. Wrestling fits in a wrestling match or two. Because Mr. Wrestling wanted no part of him right there. Lightfoot said earlier he knew who he was. He said he's Tommy Gilbert.
Mr. Wrestling pops outside the ring again. Made a tag on Jerry Bryant on his way out. Joe Lightfoot over having a little consultation with his war party. Mark and Brad Batten and Lanny Poffo. We're looking at about 3 minutes in time on our expiration of time as the battle goes on. And that's Brad Batten in there with Jerry Bryant.
Brother Mark came in to try to rescue him from the corner. They're really beating up on him. They got him back in the corner here. Lightfoot sent back to the corner. Mark Batten sent back to the referee.
It's Eddie Gilbert has that watermelon, and he's crushing it in the eyes. While the referee was over there, Gilbert crushing that watermelon in the eyes of Brad Batten. We're down to about 2 minutes in time, 2 minutes to go in the expiration of time.
You know, I guess we should have expected something like that because, face it, they weren't doing too well against the Battens and Joe Lightfoot and Lanny Poffo.
Oh, they're filling up the ring now, Dave. All 8 of them. Everybody going at it. Referee having a time trying to separate some of them. Oh, boy, Gilbert just shattered T.H. Hart's cane over the head of Brad Batten. That's going to be it. Well, after not having such a good day, the Army members of Eddie Gilbert, yeah, you won it. No, I don't want any TH. Get that stuff out of here. Brad Batten was shattered with that cane broken over his head. What kind of time do we have on that?
Time on it was 8 minutes, 38 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at exactly how that one ended. As Dave pointed out, you see the cane handed by T.H. to Eddie Gilbert. Gilbert slammed that cane and broke it right over the head of Batten, and that's how he ended up getting the pin on it. They were in serious trouble till he used that watermelon and that cane. I guess we're going to take time out right here, see if we can get some of this mess cleaned up. We'll be back in just a moment. Tuesday night, Louisville Gardens. Goodness gracious, what a night of action it's going to be, including the return of Rick and Robert, the Rock and Roll Express. What a dynamite young team going against the Wild Hogs, JR and King Harley. And then you're going to be seeing an AWA Southern Tag Championship match, and that's going to have the fabulous one, Stan and Steve, defending against an unbelievable team of Iron Mike Sharp and Nick Bockwinkel. Tell me something, Mike. Tux Newman, is he now your new manager?
Let me put it this way, Lance. We'll let Mr. Newman do the talking, you do the listening.
Okay, Tux, didn't take you long to get in action.
It didn't, did it? And you know why? Because this man is highly intelligent. And that's why I am highly intelligent. I only get intelligent wrestlers. Can you imagine Iron Mike Sharp and the AWA World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion Nick Bockwinkel as a tag team? They will destroy everyone. You know, I can't understand how the fabulous ones are going to show up in Louisville, Kentucky this Tuesday night. It's beyond my imagination, and I'm sure beyond Mr. Sharp's imagination, and of course Mr. Bockwinkel's imagination, because these men don't have a chance. Bockwinkel and of course Sharp will be the new Southern Tag Team Heavyweight Champions. I guarantee you.
Well, that's what it's all about Tuesday night. We're going to have to find out if all your genius and these two men can defeat the Fab.
Intelligence.